This is Geometry Lesson 5.4. We're going to continue with quadrilaterals, this lesson looking specifically at parallelograms. So here I have parallelogram LOVE. I'm going to answer some conjectures and draw the matching symbols on the shape on top. So the first one says the opposite angles of a parallelogram are blank. So here's an angle up top, angle L. Angle L and angle V. They are opposites and they are congruent. Angle E and angle O, they are opposites and they are congruent. Consecutive angles are angles that are right next to each other. So it'd be like angle L and angle E, or E and V, or V and O, or O and L. I didn't mean to do it that way. Two angles that are consecutive angles will always add up to 180 degrees. And the reason for that my technical word is supplementary, but I'm going to add makes 180. So the reason for that is, think about a four-sided shape always adds up to 360. Well, that's exactly half the shape. So exactly half the shape is going to be exactly half of 360. And that works going this way as well. I got 360 on the whole thing, so the bottom half is going to add up to 180. And the left side and the right side and the top and the bottom, same way. So, okay, my next one says the opposite sides of a parallelogram are blank. So the opposite sides would be like the top and the bottom, the left and the right. We already know that they're parallel. That's in the definition. Parallelogram, parallel. That's not what I'm going to make my new conjecture, though. My new conjecture will be that they are also congruent. So the left and the right side are the same length. The top and the bottom side are the same length. They are congruent. My last one says the diagonals of a parallelogram are blank. Diagonals, remember, are going all the way across from one corner to the other. So that's L to V and then E to O. So I'm going to try to draw these as straight as I can. E to O and L to V. They're not the same length. E to O was a lot longer than L was to V. But what they are is they're bisected. This half from L to V and this half from L to V, they are the same length. Same thing from E to O. The diagonals bisect each other. Okay, some examples using our notes. I have a parallelogram. I want to find some missing measurements. So I remember that the consecutive angles, because that's half of a 360-degree shape, they should add up to 180 degrees. So if I do 180 minus 128, that'd be 52 for letter A. Letter B, I remember that opposite angles are the same. So right off the bat, I know that B is 128 degrees. The last one tells me that the perimeter is 74. Perimeter is the four sides added together. Should add up to 74. I know that the opposite sides are congruent, so there's a 13 on the right side as well. I don't know this side length, but those are the same. So I know that 13 plus C is 74. I'm going to do a little algebra here. But what I'm really doing is I'm going to take away the two that I know, and then I'm going to divide that to figure out what the last two should be. So I have 74 minus my 13s, or minus 26. And then the 2 c's that I have left over, I'm going to divide that by 2. My 2 remaining sides would be 24 each. That's it for my examples. Good luck on the exercises, and please let me know if you have questions.